This is the second video for poetry, note-taking part 2, so make sure you finish the activity and notes for note-taking part 1. In this video, we'll be learning about 4 different sound devices. The first one is rhyme. The definition of rhyme is the repetition of sounds at the end of words. So if we look at this example here called people, some people talk and never say a thing. Some people look at you and birds begin to sing. Some people laugh, and yet you want to cry. Some people touch your hand, and music fills the sky. So here we see some rhyming, thing and sing, cry, and sky. And so we want to write that down as our examples of different rhyming that's shown in that poem. Our second sound device is rhythm. The definition of rhythm is the beat readers hear as they read a poem aloud. The beat is affected by which syllables are stressed and which syllables are unstressed. So if you see this slight mark, those are syllables that are stressed, and the U shape are syllables that are unstressed. Some people talk and never say a thing. So this is kind of the rhythm that you read the poem in. You probably do this a lot already with song lyrics or jingles that you hear. And we'll be watching a video after this that just purely speaks to meter. Next, we have repetition. Repetition is the use of a word, phrase, sound, or line more than once. So our example for this is the rain makes still pools the sidewalk. The rain running pools in the gutter. So we see the rain makes used multiple times, so repetition. If you're listening to a song, the chorus is used multiple times. Sometimes phrases are used over and over again. That's repetition. And then alliteration, which we've already talked about. Alliteration is the repetition of a consonant sound at the beginning of words. For example, alliteration is the S in sleep song. And it doesn't always have to be the same word or same letter that starts the word, but it should be used multiple times. So if we read this poem, we'll see examples of both alliteration and repetition. The rain makes still pools on the sidewalk. The rain makes running pools in the gutter. The rain plays a little sleep song on our roof at night. And I love the rain. So the rain we see is used 4 times in this poem, April Rain Song. And then we see the S being used. Makes still pools, sidewalk, and sleep song, used over and over. Now we're going to do a recap of some of the figurative language that we learned earlier. Figurative language is the use of creative comparisons to describe familiar things in new or different ways. A simile is a comparison between 2 unlike things that includes the words like or as. So our example for this is leaves fly straight out the tree like birds. So we see the word like, which makes this a simile, comparing 2 things. A metaphor is our second use of figurative language, is a comparison between 2 unlike things that does not include the word like or as. The fallen leaves are cornflakes, comparing the leaves to cornflakes, not using the word like or as. Next, we have personification, which is a description of an object, an animal, or an idea as if it were human or had human qualities and reactions. So dry leaves talking and hoarse whispers. So giving the leaves a voice, a human quality, even though it is not human. And then once again, alliteration, which is the repetition, which we've already spoken about. Once you have finished your part 2 worksheet and you have filled it out, you can go on to watch the meter video and then complete the quiz with your partner.